My Ambition Essay. Essay on my ambition for students and children in English. Ambition can be defined as the determination and driving force to step forward and achieve a dream. Ambition isn't a fruit that can be easily plucked off a tree, and it doesn't suddenly appear when you think about it. Ambition is what powers us to be motivated, and it is that motivation that encourages us to work hard towards our goals. For those people who do have dreams, sitting around and pleasantly daydreaming about the future does nothing. It is important to be ambitious so that way goals can be achieved and dreams can be fulfilled. My ambition in life. I always strive to become more ambitious every day. It isn't something that you decide upon as a New Year's resolution and can leave lying there. Although I do not have a clear vision of the future, I am ambitious in terms of wanting to be a professor. I've always enjoyed teaching and learning equally, so working towards higher degrees of education and becoming a university professor would be perfect for me. I do not think that my future is bleak, it is uncertain. But for now, I have chosen to focus on my academics and my prospects of becoming a professor. I believe being a professor at a university will allow me to serve society to the best of my abilities and will also give me satisfaction. Therefore, it is important to me that I do well academically because my marks will serve as stepping stones to higher education in well known colleges, which is crucial to becoming a good professor. I am someone who loves to learn. I can't imagine separating myself from learning entirely. This is why I want to keep learning in the future and get a master's degree and possibly a PhD as well. This is because more information becomes accessible to us at higher levels of education. And it also allows us to open up our minds and look at our field in many different ways. My parents have always encouraged me to keep learning, which serves as an excellent motivation for me to stay ambitious. Moreover, I also would want to encourage those around me to keep learning as well. I think that the world has an infinite wealth of knowledge, and once we tap into it, we can achieve anything. For me, this begins with focusing on current academics. My ambition involves continuous learning and an understanding that it doesn't matter how old you are or how well educated you are, there is always more to learn, and it is important to share that knowledge with future generations. Staying ambitious. A lot of us are ambitious about something. For those who aren't, it isn't the end of the world if you don't have a goal. Many will scold you for being undisciplined and lazy. But if you are in a state of mind where it is more important to prioritize your happiness, then being ambitious or having some big dream is secondary. But if you do have some goal you desperately want to achieve and find it difficult to stay ambitious, it isn't something to worry about. Anybody can take simple steps in their daily lives that make them more motivated to continue achieving and growing as individuals. To start with, it is important to understand that being ambitious involves having the drive to achieve and overcome every obstacle. This means being unafraid to take risk. Sometimes big opportunities land right in front of us, and we know that they could work wonders in our lives. And yet, we are too scared to try simply because we fear failure and the consequences that come with it. To become more ambitious, We should always at least try new things and not be hard on ourselves if we make mistakes. Despite the importance of taking care of ourselves, if you are ambitious, it is also equally important to push yourself beyond your limits. Some people have goals that require constant hard work, and if they are passionate throughout, they will achieve them. Humans are gentle creatures, and so it is important to treat ourselves gently. However, we are also capable of many things. So, if it is occasionally worth pushing yourself a little too much, then try it. Yet again, do not do so to the point where it severely affects your mental, physical, and emotional health. The most important thing about ambition is that ambition itself has no limits, and neither do people who are driven and positive about their ambitions. To stay ambitious and achieve your goals, it is crucial to stay committed, lead a balanced lifestyle, and never let fear hold you back.